Hey y'all, I thought I'd get on here real quick and record a raw and uncut video. Um as you can see, just raw, no makeup, no eyelashes, none of that stuff. I was over here taking down the Christmas decorations and I just began to think about a number of things. Um Thinking about the weight of the season, and while I was, just thinking about the joy I felt in putting up all the Christmas decor, there was a sadness and even a reluctance to take it down because that signified the ending of something. And we all know what that feels like, when something that brings us joy comes to an end, and possibly even pain, because I know that I certainly felt the pain and the weight of this season, and I know so many of you did as well. But I was very intentional. Just after, or really, I think even before Thanksgiving, I can't remember exactly when I started to decorate, but I remember the excitement that I felt because I had not felt it in some time. But as I think about this season, and I said, I decorated a lot, in our house, and nobody came. But of course, I didn't invite anybody either. But of course, our home is always open. But that didn't matter. And I thought about just even the kids across the street. I call them my babies, but they're always trying to get to Miss Antoinette and Mr. Eddie. And we gifted them with something, and just the smiles on their face. And they did come over and saw the big Santa. And so that was enough, just to bring another smile to our hearts. And so as this season and this year, comes to a close, I pray that you are taking the time to reflect. Sometimes we can get caught up in our feelings and our notions. And I was thinking and just kind of ruminating over the fact, because I know that I'm a giver. I'll give, my very last. And a lot of times my husband has to remind me that everybody's not like you. You're not going to get back what you give, never. And he's so right about that. And that can be discouraging at times, but that should not take away from who we are, because, you can give and not even get a thank you. And so at best, you can do that, or should do that. But again, I've learned that, I shouldn't have expectations of people, because it's only going to set me up for disappointment, and you too. So I just wanted to share just my heart. I guess it's afternoon now, as I was taking down the decor, signifying the end of a moment, right? But also in grateful anticipation of what is to come. I had a divine phone call this morning, wherein I know God orchestrated it. And He is so intentional about our connections. I didn't expect the phone call. I didn't know how the phone call was going to go. But God had a plan for that divine connection. And so I'm just excited. It excited me about what's to come. Although this moment is coming to an end, there's also a great and new beginning on the other side of that. So I just want to encourage us, because I'm encouraging myself even as I am recording this video and hearing the things that are coming out of my mouth. But we are just to expect, great things from God. His word tells us that His desire for us is that we prosper and that we be in good health. And so prosperity means having all the things that we need and the things that we want, right? And good health. So there were two dynamics in that scripture, that He wants us to prosper and to be in good health. And so that is my hope and my prayer for each of you as we approach this new year, is that you prosper and you be in good health. and that you'll see some of those seeds that you put in the ground, that you'll start to see the manifestation of those. So God bless you all. Have an incredible day. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. God bless.